that was a smoking set last night. The crowd was great. Everything sounded good, man.
Thank you very much, man. Thanks for coming down, too.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I didn't want to miss it. So what I want to do is I kind of want to get kind of an idea of how this idea came about and kind of your feelings on the gig and just what went into, both the digital and analog versions that you recorded. So let's start with the beginning. And how did this whole idea come about?
Well, a lot of what we do in that group is kind of based off of the old Grant Green and Lonnie Smith and Jack McDuff recordings and all those guys. And it seems like every single one of them had, a live recording that was just, burning funk stuff. And even the two singles that we've put out already, on 45s, have been recorded analog and basically live in my living room. And so we're kind of trying to keep with that kind of old aesthetic to it and just let the performance speak for itself.
So how did you feel everything went?
I think it went pretty well. It's kind of a crapshoot whenever you take the recording gear outside of a sterile environment, and especially when you're on a 3-hour budget there. I mean, you really only have a couple tries to get it right. Been listening back to some of it this morning, and I've been pleasantly surprised on some, and then there's a couple where I'm like, whoa, and we hit a clunker there. but I think it went well overall.
What's the outcome for this? What's the eventuality of an album? What format? When's it going to be released? Kind of those things.
Well, the idea is to put it out on both LP, vinyl, and on CD, and then potentially maybe like a very short, limited run of like a color 7-inch of one tune. But I don't. I couldn't tell you the timetable we're working on, unfortunately, because the backlog on getting records pressed is just unbelievable. I mean, it seems like it takes 8 to 9 months now to get vinyl back from the press.
It was all around very cool. And it was a great backdrop to the World Series thing getting ready to start right downtown.
Yeah. we do that thing every Friday there with that band, and the crowds there have been, especially over the last couple months, have just been amazing. And so, that was a big part of why we wanted to do it, is just to capture that energy that they provide.
Chris, hey man, it was great to finally meet you, to catch up. I'm looking forward to this release.
Hey, thank you.
Neon Jazz.